Peace and blessings. Welcome to Fruits of Life Yoga. This is a gentle somatic practice for nervous system regulation with contained release. Now, we're not looking to force any release. We're not looking to force this practice. Ultimately, we're creating the environment to communicate with our nervous system that it is okay to soften. What you will need today is a wall nearby and either a blanket that you can fold or a pillow. Let's begin by grounding ourselves through our feet. Separate your feet about hip distance apart and begin to lift your heels and then place them right back down. Lift up and place down. Again, lift up and down. 2 more times just like that. Lift up and down. Notice if you get a little off balance. Notice how that feels at your heels. When you pause, just notice how your hips feel, how your calves feel, and maybe even your hamstrings. Take a full breath in, down into your lower abdomen, and breathe it out through your mouth. You have arrived. Take one more breath in. Allow your lower abdomen and diaphragm to expand. Exhale out your mouth. Now we're going to move between the balls of our feet and our heels. So we're going to rock forward onto the balls of our feet and then rock back onto our heels by lifting our toes. Again, forward and back. Don't worry too much about your breath. We're just moving ourselves, moving our body as we ground through our feet. Rocking forward and back. You might feel some cracking in your toes a little bit. And 2 more. Forward and back. Maybe try to get a little bit taller, as tall as you can, and all the way back. Test your balance and ground. Notice how that feels in your body. Take a full breath down into your lower abdomen. Open and let it out through your mouth. 2 more just like that. Breathe in. And let it all out. And 1 more. Very good. Now just rock from side to side. So we're moving toward the edges, the side edges of our feet, just side to side. Now, as we flow through our practice today, know that you are always in choice. So if anything feels uncomfortable, feels like too much, you always have the choice to pause, to reduce the movement, or simply to rest. Move side to side 2 more times on each side, all the way to the edges of the sides of your feet. And then find stillness. Big breath into your lower belly, out through your mouth. Soften your knees gently. Let's not lock them in. 2 more breaths, in through the nose, out through your mouth. One more. Very nice. Now maybe shake out your legs a little bit. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Allow your arms to be alongside your body. Rotate from your shoulder ball and socket to open up your palms away from your body. Inhale your arms up. Bring your palms to touch. Exhale your palms toward your heart center. Inhale. Exhale your hands all the way down. Again, roll your shoulders, open your palms. Inhale, arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, hands down toward your heart center. Big breath in. Exhale out. One more breath here. Exhale, hands down. Now we're going to go toward the wall. I'm just going to go ahead and remove this pillow to make space for myself. So let's place our back against the wall as best as you can. Allow your arms to be alongside your body. I invite you to place your arms in a compass pose. And as you do this, tuck in your chin a little bit just to lengthen the back of your neck. Arms in compass. Try to press your shoulder blades against the wall. Inhale your arms up. Try to keep contact with the wall at all points. Back of your palms, forearms, elbow. Exhale your arms down. Inhale up. This may be a lot of activation at your shoulders. Exhale down. We'll do this 3 more times. Ultimately, what we like to do is keep our pelvis against the wall as well. Inhale the arms up. Exhale as you go down. And what we are working with is opening up across the chest to combat the contraction that happens when we hold on to so much all throughout the day, and then oftentimes get caught up in the scroll hole. Rounding forward, we like to open across the chest, open across the heart space. Inhale your arms up and exhale down. Release your arms all the way down and maybe step away from the wall a little bit. Notice how that feels. With a big breath in, arms go up with you. Palms touch. Exhale, let's turn our palms away from each other and exhale the hands down. Arms alongside the body. 2 more just like that. Rotate at the shoulders. Inhale, arms up. Turn palms away from each other. Exhale, arms down. Just warming up that space, lubricating the joints. And last one, with the arms up overhead. Turn away from each other and palms down. Very nice. Now we're going to go against the wall one more time. Your back against the wall. Separate your feet a little more than hip distance apart. And we're going to go down into a slight sit. Now try for your knees to look forward as opposed to outward. Let's separate the feet and bring the feet a little further away from the wall so that your knees do not pass your feet. And press against the wall. And here, I invite you to activate your quads. Keep your pelvis and lower back against the wall. Rest your hands on your thighs. If you like to activate your toes by flexing them, feel free to do so and press against your heels. In this space, we don't want to go down too low, just enough to tell our legs that we are here. We are in this space. We are present and we feel deeply. You may feel a little shaking in your legs, a little tremor, and that's okay. It's a natural fatigue response, and it also communicates to the nervous system that you're safe. You're fine right now. Take a big breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Big breath in. Exhale out the mouth. Last one if you have it in you. Big breath in. Maybe rub your quads, your thighs. Big breath out. When you're ready, place your hands against the wall and gently push away to stand. And then shake that out. Very good. Let's inhale the arms up over the head one more time. And we're going to hold our palms away from each other. I invite you to take up space. Grow long. Lengthen your spine. Reach through your fingertips. Exhale fully. Another breath in. And exhale out. Take your left hand on your right wrist. Inhale and pull gently. Exhale, just go off to the opposite side, leaning toward the left. Inhale up, switch wrists. Exhale fully. With the next inhale, lengthen your arm. Left arm now. Exhale toward the right. Just opening up the side body, taking up space in different directions. Inhale to center. Exhale, release your arms down alongside your body. Very nice. I will turn to my side now. We're going to have our feet hip distance apart with a slight bend in your knees, hands at your hips. Inhale to lengthen your torso away from your pelvis. Imagine you're lifting up from the crown of your head to lengthen your spine. Exhale, hinge from your waist and fold over your thighs. Allow your head to reach toward your mat or ground. Relax your arms down toward your feet, then grab opposite elbows. So let's see, your right hand grabs the left elbow, or left hand grabs the right elbow. And we're just going to hang here, maybe swing from side to side in what is called ragdoll. If you prefer not to sway, you can simply be still and draw your elbows down to decompress your spine. 3 full cycles of breath here. So from here, you can feel free to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, or in and out through your nose. Whatever you feel you need in this moment for 3 counts. Feel the lengthening of your spine. Feel your feet firmly rooted. Feel you standing on solid ground. And feel any heaviness that you're holding and carrying upon your shoulders and your mind, just releasing down toward the earth. After your 3 cycles of breath, release your hands down toward the earth. Give thanks if you'd like. On your inhale, roll up 1 vertebra at a time. Take your time. You might feel a little lightheaded. Exhale fully when you reach the top. Or if you need to take 2 breaths in that process, you can go ahead and do that. Facing the long edge of your mat, separate your feet a little more than hip distance apart with your toes pointing slightly outward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge from your waist, and let's go down toward the middle. Maybe place your hands down on the ground, on your mat, or on a pillow or blanket to lift the floor. Take a few sways from side to side by bending one knee, then the other. Take your time. Breathe with your movement. Trust your body to guide you and to support you. Two more full cycles of breath here as you sway from side to side, warming your ankles, your knees, and your hips. One more on each side. And when you complete that, find stillness. Find a little more length in your legs and walk over toward your right side. Full inhale, lengthen your spine. Gently look up, and exhale, release your head down. You can place your hand again on blankets or pillows or upon your ankle, your foot, wherever your hands reach. Or really frame your foot. That works as well. From here, we're going to bend into this knee gently, a small bend, and then a lengthening, straightening the leg. Micro bend and a lengthening, and this is just on one side. Micro bend and a lengthening. If again you feel a little shake, a little tremor when you lengthen, it's okay as long as you're not experiencing any pain. Breathe as you move. Take 3 cycles of breath here. If you would like to sit with the tremor a little bit, you can stay with your leg extended. Allow that tremor to vibrate through your body, vibrate through your leg. And then when you feel like you've had enough, you can go ahead and bend into that knee again and complete the cycle of breath. Find stillness. Walk over to the opposite side. Find a gentle bend in your knee. Place your hands where you're called to. And then lengthen. On the lengthening, let's also lengthen the spine one time. And then fold on down. Breathe as you bend into your knee and lengthen. Bend and lengthen. And again, you can bend slightly. It doesn't have to be a whole deep side bend. We're just grounding both feet, finding a nice gentle bend in the knee and lengthening as your opposite leg is extended. Stabilizing you. 3 cycles of breath here. Just as we did on the other side, if you feel you want to stay with the little shake, stay with the little tremor, do so on the extension of your leg, on the straightening of your leg. And if you do not experience any shake or tremble, that's fine too. Complete the cycle of breath. And lengthen your leg, straighten your leg, walk over to the middle. Take a big inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale and fold down. Bend your knees gently. Place your hands on your thighs. Take a full inhalation and roll up 1 vertebra at a time. When you reach the top, take a full exhalation and ground down through all corners of your feet. Heel and toe your feet together. Bring them hip distance apart, or maybe a little closer if you would like. Bend your knees. Place your hands on your knees. Let's do a few knee circles here. Again, warming up the joints, and the ankle, your knees. 3, 2, 1. Pause in the opposite direction. Let's go. Breathe as you rotate. 3 more. And pause. Rise up. Separate your feet a little more than hip distance apart. Just for a few hip circles. Take your time. Go around in any direction that you're called to. Rotate first. It can be as little or as big as you would like. You can place your hands wherever you are called. Be sure not to hold your breath. 3 more in this direction. Go as slow as you would like. And then go over to the other side. So we're doing about 10 hip circles here. And really, you don't have to worry about counting. You just want to focus on how does the sensation feel for you? How does your breath feel in this moment as it's flowing with your movement? Three more. Good. Find stillness. With your feet a little more than hip distance apart, pointing your toes outward once again, take a full inhalation. Maybe place your hands at your heart center. And we're going to squat down for an ancestral squat. Now, if the deep squat is not accessible to you, the blanket that we spoke about in the beginning of this video can be used and this time. What I would suggest you do is you roll it, and you have two choices. You can place it at your heels. So you basically are stepping on the mat with your heels and then lowering down. Or, and I'll go to my side to show you, or you can place the blanket at the back of your knees with, again, your feet more than hip distance apart, pointing outward, blanket at your knees, and bend onto the blanket. With your feet grounded, sit as low as you're comfortable and place your hands at heart center, or make adjustments as you need to, or place your hands down toward the earth. What we would like to do is invite our ancestors in this moment to give us the strength to connect with our hearts, our mind, our body, and the earth. Because this is a position that our ancestors and even those who are centenarians, for example, they are in this position naturally just by the way of their living, just based on their lifestyle. And so in this position, we are drawing the energy from the earth, the connection of the earth, and also the connection with our own lineage that can support our healing. And how is that? Well, sometimes ancestral wisdom can get lost, especially in such a fast-paced technological age. And so we want to be in positions that can support that connection. When you find your sweet spot, maybe you can rock a little bit from side to side to find that sweet spot. And then just take 3 full cycles of breath. As you're in this space, you can remind yourself that you are safe to release in this moment. You can release what doesn't serve you and be filled with what you need in this moment. And feel free to speak what you need, either silently within yourself or outwardly, out loud. Watch that your shoulders are not rounding toward your ears and forward. You want to open across and find a sense of regalness. You want to sit within your strength and your power and even your softness. Full breath in. Full exhale. Feel free to exhale out of your mouth and make an audible sound if you would like. One more. When you are ready, release your hands down and then slowly lift by lengthening your legs and go gently. And maybe bend one knee at a time. Find stillness and slowly with your inhale, roll one vertebra at a time all the way to the top. Exhale when you reach the top and ground down. Very nice. Let's just go ahead and have a seat now. You can cross your legs or maybe lengthen your legs and shake them out if you would like to. From this position, all I invite you to do is to place your hands alongside your ribs. You can widen your fingers and take a full breath in through your nose. Feel the expansion. Exhale out your nose. Again, full breath in. Exhale out your nose. Full breath in. Exhale out your nose. Take one hand across your chest and grab that side of your ribs. So I have my right hand alongside my left ribs. Full inhale. We're holding ourselves in this time. Exhale. Inhale, raise your opposite arm. Inhale to reach. Exhale to bend slightly. You can feel your side body opening up. Doesn't have to be too exaggerated, but feel a lengthening. Again, take up space. If extending your arm is too much, you can place your hand behind your head. From here, we're going to use our chin to draw toward our one shoulder. I'm going toward my right, and then in the direction of the opposite shoulder. I can extend my arm now. So breathe. Inhale on the lifting or looking up. Exhale, going down. See how that feels like for you. Find the position that works for you, either looking down or looking upward, and try not to collapse forward. Really open across your chest. One more breath here. Inhale, come to center. Release your extended arm across your body. Grab the opposite side of your rib cage. Exhale fully. Spread your fingers. So I'm spreading my left fingers alongside my right rib cage. Inhale, raise your and extend your free arm. Exhale to the side. I'm bending toward my left. Use your chin to trace toward your shoulder in one direction, then the other. And if your hand is behind your head, you can do the same. Your elbow may follow a little bit, and then you cross over toward the other shoulder. Find your sweet spot. Try not to collapse inward and forward. Really open across your heart space. Exhale fully. If you want to rub alongside your ribs, that's okay too. Ultimately, you want to support yourself and hold yourself in this time. One more full breath. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, release your hand down. Now place your hand upon your shoulders. You're crossing your arms. Imagine giving yourself a sweet hug, but you're also pressing your palms against your shoulders. You can go as close to your neck as you can, but then press down along the tops of your shoulders toward the head of your shoulders. Maybe give yourself a little squeeze. You can stay right here, or you can rock from side to side. If it is there for you, feel free to hum or sigh a sound out. Two more. Whatever audible sound you like to make, feel free to do one more. Find stillness. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out your mouth. Inhale your arms up and over your head. Exhale your hands down alongside your body. Now let's help our knees up and come onto our knees. And as you did in your ancestral squat, you can feel free to place your blanket behind your knees. Here we have our insteps down and our knees are close to each other. Take a big inhale and maybe support your body as you sit upon your heels. I invite you to make a pyramid with your palms, and you place that pyramid right in front of you with extended arms. Take a full breath in and exhale. Bend your elbows and lean forward as you place your forehead into your pyramid. Take 3 cycles of breath here through your nose. In this position, you can feel free to ask for what you need or claim what you need now. Affirm that you are safe to release. You are safe to soften. I am safe to soften in this moment. If your knees are uncomfortable in this position, you can feel free to separate your knees with toes touching, then fold into, surrender into your pyramid palms. As you breathe deeply, be reminded that you are divinely created and all things are working out for your good, even when we do not understand. All things are working out for my good. Full inhale through your nose and exhale out. Inhale, press your hands against the mat, lift away. Straighten your arms. Exhale fully. Feel free to grab a pillow if you would like. For now, a supported child's pose. Reach your arms forward and rest down onto your pillow. Go ahead and take 3 to 5 cycles of breath in this position. When you are ready, slowly lift away from the mat or in your pillow. Move your feet and legs to one side. Move your pillow to the side. And help your legs forward. Extend your legs long. Maybe scoot down toward the bottom of your mat. Feel free to shake your legs a little bit. Take a full breath in and exhale, slowly release down. Separate your feet toward the corners of your mat and place your hands where you are called. This brings us to the end of today's practice. I pray that it served you. Blessed love, healing, peace, and harmony. Ashe.